1. This refers to those whose primary duty consists of the management of the establishment in which they are employed or of a department or subdivision thereof, and to other officers or members of the managerial staff. A. Managerial employees. B. Supervisory staff. C. C-level executives. The answer is managerial employees. 2. Article 82. This refers to non-agricultural employees who regularly perform their duties away from the principal place of business or branch office of the employer, and whose actual hours of work in the field can't be determined with reasonable certainty. A. Home-based employees. B. Field personnel. C. Work-from-home employee. The answer is B. Field personnel. 3. Article 83. How many hours are normal hours of work? A. At least 8 hours. B. Not exceeding 8 hours. C. 9 hours. D. 7 hours plus mealtime allotment. The answer is B. Not exceeding 8 hours. 4. Article 85. How long is the prescribed mealtime? A. Not exceeding 1 hour. B. At least 60 minutes. C. Exactly 1 hour 30 minutes. D. 45 minutes. The answer is B. At least 60 minutes. 5. Article 86. How much is the prescribed night differential pay per hour? A. 30% of the regular wage. B. 10% of the regular wage. C. 25% of the regular wage. D. 50% of the regular wage. The answer is B. 10% of the regular wage. 6. Article 86. What hours are covered by night shift differential? A. 10 p.m. and 6 a.m. B. 6 a.m. and 10 p.m. C. 5 p.m. and 5 a.m. D. 6 p.m. and 6 a.m. The answer is 10 p.m. and 6 a.m. 7. Article 87. How much is the compensation for overtime work? Regular wage plus 25%. B. Twice the regular wage. C. 1.5x regular wage. The answer is regular wage plus 25%. 8. Article 87. How much is the compensation for overtime work performed on a holiday or rest day? Regular wage plus 30%. B. Twice the regular wage. C. 1.5x regular wage. The answer is regular wage plus 30%. 9. Article 88. Can undertime work on any particular day be offset by overtime work on any other day? A. Yes. B. No. The answer is B. No. 10. Article 89. Emergency. Overtime work is required in the following except A. When the country is at war. B. When it's necessary to prevent loss of life. C. When work is necessary to prevent damage to perishable goods. D. When there are customers to be served past closing hours. The answer is D. The Labor Code does not have stipulations for overtime work for serving customers past service hours. 11. Article 91. How often are employers required to provide 24 hours of rest day? A. Every 6 consecutive work days. B. Once a month. C. Bi-weekly. D. Every other week. The answer is A. Every 6 work days. 12. Article 93. How much is the additional compensation for work on a scheduled rest day? A. 30% of the regular wage. B. 100% of the regular wage. C. 50% of the regular wage. D. 25% of the regular wage. The answer is 30% of the regular wage. 13. Article 93. How much is the additional compensation for work on a scheduled rest day if it falls on a holiday? A. 30% of the regular wage. B. 100% of the regular wage. C. 50% of the regular wage. D. 25% of the regular wage. The answer is C. 50% of the regular wage. 14. Article 94. What condition exempts a business from paying its employees holiday pay? A. Employment of less than 10 employees. B. Yearly income of less than 500,000 pesos. C. If an establishment's owned by a foreign national. The answer is A. Employment of less than 10 employees. 15. Article 96. How are service charges divided between employer and employee? A. 50% employee, 50% management. B. 85% employee, 15% management. C. 15% employee, 85% management. The answer is B. 85% employee, 15% management. 16. Article 102. Employers are allowed to pay employees with promissory notes, vouchers, coupons, tokens, tickets when requested by the employee. A. True. B. False. The answer is B. False. 17. Article 105. When an employee dies, what happens to his wages for his remaining unpaid work? A. It is confiscated by the state. B. The employer is no longer required to pay wages. C. The employer is required to pay the employee's heirs. The answer is C. The employer is required to pay the employee's heirs. 18. Article 132. Are employers required to provide separate restrooms from male and female employees? A. Yes. B. No. The answer is yes. 19. Article 137. Employers are prohibited from discharging women from work on account of pregnancy. A. True. B. False. The answer is A. True. 20. Article 142. How long is the period covered by a contract of domestic service? A. 1 year. B. 2 years. C. 3 years. D. 4 years. The answer is B. 2 years. 21. Article 145. If a house helper is assigned by his employer to work at a commercial enterprise, how much is his employer required to pay him for his service? A. His usual wage as a house helper. B. The same wage as a regular employee. C. His usual wage as a house helper plus 50%. The answer is B. The same as a regular employee. 22. Article 146. If a house helper is below 18 years old, the employer is expected to give him/her an opportunity for at least high school education. A. True. B. False. Article 146 stipulates at least elementary education. The answer is B. False, at least elementary education. 23. Article 149. If a house helper is unjustly dismissed, how much is the required compensation? Regular wage as a house helper. B. Regular wage as a house helper plus 15 days wage. C. Equivalent of 60 days minimum wage. The answer is B. Regular wage as a house helper plus 15 days wage. 23. Article 149. If a house helper leaves without justifiable reason, what happens to his unpaid wages? A. An equivalent of 15 days wages is forfeited. B. The employer is required to pay it in full. C. 50% is forfeited. The answer is A. An equivalent of 15 days wages is forfeited.